What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Sorry about that weird little thing. I'm trying to figure out my new camera setup. Today, guys, I want to be bringing y'all a brand new deck. I know it's been a very long time since I've uploaded here. I've been missing this channel. Just stuff that happens with life, and I haven't really been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently, but I'm happy to announce that I am officially getting back into playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Back with this YouTube channel and back trying to win some. And today, I wanted to show y'all the deck list that I played, which is Kewl Tunes. Kewl Tunes is one of the best decks in this format. I played it today at a house tournament to win a box of Blazing Dominion. I managed to get first place with it, and I wanted to show y'all exactly what I played against and the deck list itself. So it was a 5-round house tournament because it was me and just a large group of my friends. I had to play against 2 branded players, another Kewl Tune player, somebody on Doom Z, and then a Mitsurugi player. Through all of that, I was able to take first place and win the tournament. So, I want to show you all the deck list. Today, this isn't a fully complete deck list because as I get a little more comfortable with Kewl Tune and I figure out exactly what it is it's trying to do, the extra deck itself will be tweaked. But this is the list I used to win that box. Up first, we have 3 copies of Kewl Tune Trackmaker. He's your level 4. He is one of the best synchro monsters in the entire extra deck. He gets you your spell, and it's such a simple effect. Normally isn't this is a groundbreaking, like game-breaking card. He gets you Kewl Tune Synchro, which allows you to synchro summon on your opponent's turn and add. He's a really good card, and if you use him for a synchro summon going second, he can bounce a little bit. Then we run 2 copies of Kewl Tune RS. Kewl Tune RS is, of course, the on-field Omni-Negate. You can choose to make her. So I know with Wave 1 Kewl Tune, you were ending on the RS and Remix. Now, of course, you end on Zalin Remix, but with the effects of Remix or with Kewl Tune Synchro itself, you can make the RS on your opponent's turn. She can become a big beat stick, and of course, she is an on-field Omni. Then, of course, we run 2 copies of Kewl Tune Remix. She contributed herself to summon 2 Kewl Tunes. Not 2 Kewl Tunes, but 2 non-synchro tuners from the graveyard. She summons one, adds the other one back to hand. Then, if you wish, you can perform an immediate synchro summon. A lot of players, myself included, do and don't do that. You can choose to do that, or if you have a face-bound Kewl Tune Synchro, you can just revive, get the search effect, then Kewl Tune Synchro, add Synchro Summon. It's really nice. She also can get to 3k herself. Then we have Kewl Tune Crackle. This card is very good because against certain decks, it can just be a shutout card. You can just banish the stuff from the extra deck that are the one-ofs. Like, if you're playing against, like, let's say for some god reason you're playing against Yummy or something, banish the Yummy Way, banish the Snatchy, they don't get their combo. Or branded, you can banish 2 of the fusion monsters from the extra deck. Same thing with Doom Z. And a lot of the time, a lot of decks now, because they're trying to be so flexible, when you use her effect to banish by looking, you can really see, because a lot of decks are running, like, even this deck, we're running a bunch, not him, but we're running a bunch of, like, power one-of kind of cards that if you were to hit, really just hurt my combo, especially like a Zalin. So, specifically, she can be very good at ending certain decks' game plans and forcing them to just scoop. And also, she gives you a copy to make Clip more applicable everywhere. 1 copy of Kewl Tune Loudness War. He is just a decent boss monster. Sometimes I end on him with a Kewl Tune Synchro and a remix. I end on Loudness War remix. Then I go Kewl Tune Synchro, add a rotary, Loudness War with the rotary after I use his effect to get a pop. And then I get to make Zalin, so he can just be like another weird piece of interaction your board can set up. Then the 1 copy of Kewl Tune back-to-back. She is your OTK machine. She allows all tuner monsters you control to attack twice. And she can also do some special summoning for Synchro Monster. She is really good. She is the best card for trying to go for an OTK push, and that's why she's here at just at 1 level though. Up next, we have 1 copy of Zalin, the Shackled Dragon. This card is amazing. He can chain to whenever a card is activated in response to another card. He can chain to either negate the first card effect or the second card's effect. Normally, you're using it to negate it through chain blocking, or if you go like Remix, Chain Zalin, do that. It's also really good for that situation. Then we won 1 Psy-Frame Lord Omega just for the hand rep, and because we're playing a bunch of Psy-Frames. So going second, you can go if you activate a Gamma or a Driver, you can go him with the Gamma and the Omega. Sorry, the Gamma and the Omega. Use him to make the driver. When they summon the Driver, you can use, not Omega, Delta. When you go Gamma or Delta on your turn, if you are forced into that situation, you can then use him to rip 1 against a lot of decks. That can be very helpful. Like Kewl Tune, you rip another hand trap, other stuff, you know. Then the 1 copy of Chaos Angel, 1 copy of Typhon, and a weird pick, but a pick I am very much liking, 1 copy of SP. These are just toolbox cards. And that's it. That's the 15 card extra deck for that. Really synchro heavy, as you can obviously guess, because we're playing Kewl Tunes. Then we move on to our main deck, where we are running 3 copy of Kewl Tune Q. She is by far still the best starter. She summons to add from deck or grave any tuner from your hand. So a lot of the time, people won't even use her as their main starter. They'll use another little guy. And then they'll go the Kewl Tune, tribute, add the Q, like they'll tribute the Trackmaker, Q, add Trackmaker, then they make Zalin, and then they also have Remix. It's up to you. I still really like her as my first starter. Because you can go Q, Rotary, Trackmaker, all of that. Look at your opponent's hand, know how to play against them. If they have a board breaker, cool, now you know how to play against that board breaker. And you can make sure they don't draw any other board breakers in the future. She is an amazing card. Then we run 3 copies of Rekko. Rekko's effect is a little less applicable going first than Q, but she is still a spell pop, and she is still one of the main starters for the deck. Then we run 3 copies of Kewl Tune Mix. Kewl Tune Mix is a monster pop, so same thing as the Rekko, a little less applicable going first, but still good for going second or for playing on your opponent's turns as a nice disruption, as well as being another starter that searches a non-level 2 Kewl Tune monster. And then almost last but not least, we have the final 3 for Kewl Tune Rotary. She is, oh my gosh, she is just amazingly powerful. She allows you to reveal her in another tuner, get another normal summon. So you can get 3 normal summons with Kewl Tune. Then she can also add a spell and look at your opponent's hand, or place a card on their graveyard on the bottom of the deck. So she can disrupt certain things like Fiendsmith cards, or she can give you the hand knowledge, which is what you're almost always going to do anyways, going first. So you get hand knowledge and a spell, and she can also act as a weird sort of interruption on your opponent's turn. And she's a level 1. She is ridiculous. And then last, and honestly kind of least, I hate this card, but she is pretty good. The 1 copy of Kewl Tune Clip. She is a banish from the extra deck, so if you make her with the clip, you can make the Crackle with the clip. You get like almost 4 banishes from the extra deck, which can be really game-ending. Then on to the spell, we have the card I mentioned a bunch so far in this video, Kewl Tune Synchro. It allows you to add a Kewl Tune card from your deck to your hand, except for itself. Then after this effect resolves, you can synchro summon, and it's a twice per turn, so it's not a once per turn. Then you run Duelist Genesis, 3 copies of it, because it can search you Kewl Tune Synchro or Synchro Overtake, because they both include Synchro in the name. Duelist Genesis is a very good card because if you control a tuner, you can use it to search the Synchro, like I mentioned before, or you can just get synchro overtake depending on what your hand's looking like. If you already have 2 Kewl Tune synchros, you're probably not really going to need to add another one, but you can add the synchro overtake to make your synchro summoning a little easier. Then we move on to Kewl Tune. It allows you to get an additional normal summon and tribute a tuner to summon another tuner from deck or add it to your hand, and she gives you on this war 3300 attack, so she's pretty nice. Then Synchro Overtake. This card allows you to reveal a Synchro monster in your extra deck. Choose one of the actual named mentioned cards on it. So you can get the Rekko, you can get Mix, you can get Clip. The deck has become a little bit more applicable with the Kewl Tune, the Synchro Overtake, than it was Wave 1. And then last but not least, rounding it out, we have a bunch of non-engine. I've chosen to run 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Ghost Bell, double Ghost Mourner, double Delta, the Gammer and the Driver, 1 Ghost Ogre, and triple Infinite Impermanence. Well, guys, I'm so glad to be back. If y'all liked the Kewl Tune video, make sure to let me know. I'm definitely going to continuously update y'all on this when I pick up some more cards for it. This is obviously a no hard drop Phydraulis Harmonia list, because I know it's a really good card, but in my opinion, it's also slightly overrated, because Phydraulis Harmonia is like the 7th or 8th best hand trap. I'm not really going to drop $300 on a playset for my 8th best hand trap, you know? So this is what a list without Phydraulis Harmonia looks like. If y'all wish to see a combo video and a deck guide, make sure to let me know. I like to read all y'all comments, show y'all a little love. I'll leave a little heart by you know how I do. But anyways, I want to thank y'all so much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe, like, watch the rest of my videos. Do whatever you want. It's your life. But anyways, thank you so much. Stay safe. Have fun.